Welcome to P6 Notes channel. It's going to be a review on the Remington 870. So a lot of you may know I was a big Mossberg 500 fan for years, especially the Mossberg 590s, which are sort of like a beefed up 500. Anyway, I bought this gun mainly just to see for myself why everybody liked these. I owned one of these in 410 when I was younger and hated it. So I gave this a chance. I gotta say, I like it. I like the 590 better. But this is not, a horrible shotgun. It's kind of like AR-15 versus AK. It really doesn't matter. Pick whichever one you like. Same way with this. It's a great shotgun. It's very reliable. I love pump action shotguns because they're all very reliable. My main reason for getting this was that the Magpul stock was only available for it for a long time. It's really just a great gun. It shoots great. Very low recoil, in my opinion. That's with that stock on it, though. So I never shot it with its stock, the factory stock. What else? Shotguns are just in general pretty great guns. They do a whole lot of stuff, and they don't cost a whole lot of money. If you could only own like one or two guns, this would probably be one of my first choices. This and maybe like a Glock or a Smith & Wesson UMP. Basically what cops carry in their cruisers are pretty damn good guns in general. As far as ammo goes, you can't beat shotguns for the price of ammo. You can go out and get a shit ton of shotgun shells for maybe $100. That's talking bird shot mostly, and maybe 25-30 rounds of the buckshot and slugs. But right now you can actually get I think it's 100 of these for $85 at Academy. This is buckshot. That's a pretty good deal. Usually buckshot's about $4.70 something a box. Comes out to just about $5 a box after tax. And it's been that way for forever. It used to be like $3.50 and went to $4.70 something. It's not that big of a leap. I guess it really is in comparison, but it's not as bad as 223 going from $300 a case to $800 a case. So I don't consider it that bad, but as far as price goes, it really depends on the model of shotgun you get. This one, without the Magpul stock, was $325. They make a Magpul special edition thing that's got the stock and the handguards and a tactical choke thing up there and a pair of what are they called? Ghost ring sights and a scope mount, and that's like $750. So you can go anywhere in this price range, and both of those are considered tactical shotguns. That was the lone air quote, in case you couldn't tell. I'm kind of standing on the other side of the camera so you don't get both of them. Anyway, shotguns for most people I don't think aren't particularly a fun gun. It's a practical gun to own. You might take it to the range and shoot some barrels or something with it. Other than that, they just aren't very fun to shoot, usually because of high recoil and their pump action nature. I mean, I don't know. I've gone and shot some shotguns before at the range for fun. Not everybody would, though. As far as this versus the 500, 590, I don't really have too much to say about that because I really wouldn't care one way or the other. If you handed me one, either one of them I'd be happy. But I will say the reasons I like the 590 better is because the bolt release on this thing is located way up here, and on the 590 it's back here. The safety is located here on the 870, which I don't like. On the Mossberg, it's up here on the top. I like to be able to move it with my thumb and you should have a traditional stock on a shotgun anyway, so it's even better. You know, people are always like, well, if you're going to put a pistol grip on it, you know, that safety sucks. Well, you should never be putting a pistol grip on a shotgun in the first place. And second off, you should never be using a safety on a shotgun, in my opinion. That's a whole nother issue, but unless you're just standing around waiting for a class or something like that, or, you know, other things I couldn't think of, I would never turn the safety on. In a combat situation, I definitely wouldn't turn the safety on, especially when you consider the fact that every shotgun in the world you can do that with and just fucking walk with it like this. It will not shoot. And then if you need to shoot, it's really fast into action compared to fucking around with the safety. In case you're wondering, this Velcro is so you can attach that side saddle. It's from SOE Gear. It just Velcros on the side of it. It's a lot better than the old bolt-on ones. There's nothing to rattle loose, mainly. What else? I don't have the Magpul forend on here because I don't like it. I like the standard Cobb style forends. Cobb or Cop, I've heard both. So a lot of people call them Cobb because they look like corn cobs. A lot of people call them Cop forends because all the Cop shotguns, the police shotguns, have that on there too. Either one you want to go with is fine. The best thing about this shotgun versus the old 870s is the fact that, here, this is all one tube. It's not that two-piece bullshit. In case you didn't know, on the old 870s, the tube ended right about here somewhere. Yeah, it's about right there. Then you had to buy an extension. It just sucks. Okay, and the civilian ones for a long time had little bulges in there to keep you from loading more than, I think, 3 rounds in it, or is it 2? Whatever the hunting limit is, I always forget. I think it's 3, but it's 2 in the mag and 1 in the chamber. Remington finally stopped all that bullshit and made the tactical model, which solves all those problems. Which they made one before that was the tactical model that just came with the extension already on it. And they even sold those to the police, the ones with the extension already on them. So it wasn't just us that was getting fucked, it was the police too. There are some cool SBS versions of this. I think you can order through Remington, I believe. They may be Leo only, I don't know. But it's like this, but smaller. And one thing I've never understood with SBS pump action shotguns, is you lose all your capacity doing that, so what's the point of doing it? I would just keep it long. It's cheaper, more ammo, you know. Unless you got a severe storage issue, I wouldn't, you know, go to an SBS shotgun. And real quickly, let's talk about why you should never put a pistol grip on a shotgun. And whether it's a pistol grip stock or just a pistol grip in general. Let's start off with pistol grip in general. They suck. You cannot shoot well with them. You might get 3 of these off before you just have to quit. Okay, you can shoot birdshot all day long, and most people who shoot them only shoot birdshot through them and then talk about how great they are. It's 2 totally different animals. My uncle is this way. He has one. And when I shot mine for the first time with a pistol grip, I was like, how in the hell do you shoot that? And he's like, well, I just use these dove loads, and it works fine for me. Well, I'm intending on shooting buckshot out of it, so, you know, it really doesn't work as well. Next, pistol grip stocks. Why? I had one on my 590. It's a pain in the ass. Okay? That's all it is. I think these stocks work a whole lot better. Especially now that Magpul started making them. Definitely would not get a